get a holistic picture with that reporting portal. As well as the design, the basic data layer design is agile based. Our requirements were changed by every week, every month. So it was really easy during the development phase to cater to that. So it was, we could make changes on the fly and keep moving. And our VBA macros had a lot of core business logic inbuilt in it, and the data layer of Einstein Analytics was the only robust tool to be able to handle that with minimal coding. We broke our build approach into three: data ingestion, analytics and insights, reporting and distribution. So we brought in all the data sources into Einstein Analytics, applied the business rules, the KPI calculations, and created the data sets. All this was done only using the data layer of Einstein Analytics. Once the data sets were created, we built all the insights like Customer 360, performance to goal, gap to goal for the reps, pipeline and prospect coverage. For reporting and distribution, we piggybacked on native Salesforce hierarchy as well as the infrastructure. Users would log into their classic Salesforce screen. They would see the analytics dashboard embedded in it, and they could click a button and then see what, drill down further or see their pipeline. Each user is able to see only his data, or the team leader can see his team's data. And all this we could achieve all of this because of Salesforce's native roles hierarchy and their enterprise-wide framework. We could accomplish the whole dev, starting from requirements till rollout, with a very short period of time with just the two of us and a lot of help from IT, but pretty much within 9 months. So this is how our Citizens Bank ecosystem looks like. As you can see, data from Salesforce, opportunities, activities, prospects, and a ton of Excel spreadsheets that we feed in. We do all the data massaging in the data layer. A couple of examples of our core business logic was opportunity sharing. So 3 reps would work on an opportunity, and you had to prorate the dollar amounts versus their goals. So all this we could do with the data layer. As well as we had multiple activities for a company. We had to roll that up. So when the reps log in, they see the company, details of the last activity with the description, and also the total counts or the number of touches, number of face-to-face, and so on. So all this we did entirely using the data layer of Einstein Analytics. And reporting and distribution, Brian is going to show you how the dashboards looks like. And we really could save a ton of manual working hours after we moved to this platform. Before I hand it over to Brian, I'd like to thank Matt Kehoe, our Salesforce sales rep. He put us in touch with all the Salesforce engineers who were really helpful, analytics success community, and Randy, our trainer. And that course that he took for us was really useful. And pretty much everybody, the whole Salesforce team helped us a lot with this whole development. And if you have more questions and you want to brainstorm further, you want more details on how we could do this at such a short period of time, I'm available at 111 Meena Drive and Ask the Analytics Experts. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. So now I'd like to invite Brian to do the live demo in their instance, and you can see how they're using Einstein Analytics in every step of their business process. And see it in live. Go ahead.
Great, thank you, Radha. Thank you, Sharda. Thank you all for being here. Apologies for the slight glitching going on. We're going to power through and get into a live demo in just a minute. So I came on to the project after Sharda had done a lot of this heavy lifting on the data side. She was a real wizard getting it all together, multiple sources that she just walked through. And I worked a lot on the front end in the user experience, managed the pilot group of power users, got them involved, a ton of feedback, found some champions for the organization, and then helped out with the rollout, ran the webinars, and Sharda and I combined met with every one of our 200 licensed bankers with an individual training, which was really huge to get adoption rates up and keep them stable. So we're going to go through a live demo now. So this is, I'm going to be playing the part of Sharda Rao, the individual banker, and I'm coming into Salesforce, and as you can see, I'm on the Home tab. Apologies for licensed users, we're still, or for Lightning users, we're still in Classic, but we're getting there soon. So what we tried to do was keep this information front and center as soon as RMs or relationship managers, our bankers, log into Salesforce. So we have a series of KPIs here, which are really a microcosm of all the information loaded into Einstein Analytics. We're showing pipeline, market coverage, activities, and results. Those are kind of the 4 pillars of what the banker needs to stay on top of with their CRM. So what we tried to do here is keep it very visual, not show too many details up front. There's a lot of details inside Einstein Analytics, but we wanted to just give kind of a snapshot and let them get into the tool itself and find out all the real underlying data that supports this. And then we're also, throughout Einstein, trying to highlight data hygiene and find ways to improve that are easy for the user to do and not a real hassle. So if you notice, one of the little widgets down here under my companies is new opportunities. We're showing throughout the rest of the year how many new opportunities I, as a banker, have coming up in my pipeline, and how many days until close, according to Salesforce, what I've logged in myself. So instead of hiding bad data, like this is a past due opportunity, it says days to close -21, we wanted to put this front and center, sort it to the top, and let the banker know that it's really their responsibility to go in and either update the opportunity as closed won or lost, or push the close date out of it. And they can do that very easily with Einstein functionality. So now we're going to hop into Einstein Analytics. This My Dashboard button takes them there, opens a new tab. It's a whole new world in here. And we're going to go to the landing page, where we try to mirror what the bankers were used to seeing, those Excel scorecards Chuck was talking about earlier, and we put it all right here to help with transition. So this is what we call their scorecard, showing all of their results to date from a product perspective versus their full year and year-to-date goals. We have the aggregated information over here on the left, and we have details on the right. So this is a little taste of the dynamicness of Einstein Analytics. When we go into pipeline, company activities, you'll see it's much more dynamic, but we want to do just a little bit right now. In that regard, if you click on different products like deposit originations, now you can see each deal that closed this year coming from Salesforce and what it was, when the close date was, the product amount, and the as of date. So we're pulling in data from different feeds. It's important for the bankers to know when the data is as of. So deposits come right out of Salesforce. This data updates every 2 hours automatically. Something like capital markets, we receive from that line of business, and we have to update that manually on a weekly or monthly basis. So there's an as of date a little further. Down the page, we're not just pulling in information from Salesforce and different lines of business, we're also pulling in client profitability information, so they can see the revenue by product line, that's from different source, as well as all of their goals. So all of this is what they're used to seeing on 8 different spreadsheets or different databases or different websites. We put it all in one place when they first get into Einstein Analytics. So now we're going to go into My Pipeline, which is a separate view. And what we did with pipeline, companies, and activities is try to keep the layout of the page very similar so as not to confuse the users and make them more comfortable with how it all works together. So we have a row of filters across the top, we have a pivot table on the left, we have a chart, some visualization on the right, and then the details down below. And all of these different areas of the page interact with one another. If I want to see just my deposit opportunities in my pipeline, I click on deposits. The table on the left filters to just that row. The chart here shows just my deposit opportunities by closed quarter and by stage category. And the details down below, I'm seeing only my deposit opportunities. I can click deposits again and take that filter off, and I'm back to scratch. If I want to see by close date, if I only want to see opportunities closing either in the current month or 1 month out, I can go into close date. There's a lot of command options. I can go to custom and choose either absolute date ranges or go into relative, which I like better. And you can go by quarter, month, week, year, and click on current month or 1 month out. And now again, everything below filters to just show deals closing in September and October. So I can see that here. Let's say I really like this report. I want to share it with my manager. There's that option coming out of the box in Einstein. Little share button. I can either download it as a PDF and email it to them, or since we're already in Salesforce and all this works so closely together, I can post it to a chatter feed and then have it instantly show up in my manager's chatter. So it's all there. They can click on the report and access it. As soon as we hit post, we can hop over back into native classic Salesforce. We can go to the chatter page, that tab, and see that it's already posted. It happens that fast. So that's one of the reasons we did decide to go with Einstein. Obviously, it's a Salesforce product. It just works really well with Salesforce. It interacts very seamlessly. So now we're going to go back to menu. We're going to head over to my company's page. And here, as an individual banker, I can see all clients and prospects that are assigned to me in Salesforce. So again, similar layout. We have a row of filters, pivot table, visualization, details down below. Here we're showing maps of customers and prospects, where they're located by state, with a little filtering showing by color how many are in each state. So what I really like that Sharda did here down below, we've integrated not just different data sources, but actual different Salesforce objects. So we pulled in, and I say we, Sharda pulled in, at the company layer, she rolled up the last activity for each company in Salesforce. So I can see one row per company here. I can see prospect or client, last activity date. Those are all company layer fields. But then on that last activity date, I can see the owner, the type, and the description, all in one place, all one row per company. I can see all of my clients and prospects right here. So that's, I think, a really nice feature. Again, we're trying to highlight data hygiene. So I like to be a Midwest banker that goes west every now and then, but I have this random prospect up here in Maine. So I can click on that prospect, again, show the dynamic nature of Einstein. I can see who it is below here, and oh, I know that prospect. They're in Chicago, they're not in Maine. There's a function within Einstein, it links to the company record. You can very quickly open that record, opens up a new tab, and then I can scroll down, I can see where this company is located according to what I entered. Chicago, Maine, that's not right. I can edit this, change it to Illinois, a couple hours later it updates in Einstein, and it looks as it should. So all of that's really nice for the RM banker or individual contributor to be able to update their information and make it really easy for them. So they're not thinking of Salesforce as this kind of nagging CRM tool, but more so they can help themselves easily and improve the user experience, which helps adoption. So go back to menu. The last view I'm going to show is my activities. And the layout, filters, table, visualization, details down below. Here we're showing activities that have been entered on my company's prospects and clients year to date. The chart's showing month by type. And what's nice here is I can see activities not just entered by myself, but also by product partners. So oftentimes we'll have a Trader Solutions or a business development officer reaching out to a prospect or a client and on my behalf. And I can see all of that right here. I'm not just seeing my activities. It's activities entered on my companies. And if I only wanted to see my activities, we include the filter flag as well. On top right corner, RM only. Now it's just me and the RM showing each one of the activities I logged in. Very helpful for me, also very helpful for a manager. So all these views we've been showing so far are for the individual contributor, but we've also built views for the manager all the way up to region executives and head of corporate banking. So right now the table on the left shows type of activity, prospect versus client, and then also by rating or our tiering system. Coming as a manager, what we decided to do is show those verticals by RM name. So I can see each of the bankers on my team, how they're entering their activities in Salesforce, and filter on a specific one or a specific type. If I did want to drill down the filters a little bit, I could click on just show prospects, just show ones that are say rated 1 or 2, and say just my top prospects are performing and how I've been performing in terms of interacting with them. And then everything below completes accordingly. Now what's also a nice little feature Einstein enables is if you get down a little rabbit hole with the filters, you want to kind of hit the reset button, there's a reset button. Click on that, it resets all the filters, and you get to start from scratch. And now if I go back into my activities, I have a clear slate to work. So all of these views are, out there for our 200 licensed users. We have different roles, individual bankers, managers, and executives. It's all based on the same source of truth, the underlying data set, which we update every couple hours with the Salesforce data as frequently as you can using other sources of data. And it's all more or less automatically and seamlessly updated. So I mentioned adoption early on. I am taking part in a panel Thursday morning at 11. It's called Einstein Analytics, Best Practices on Adoption. I'm welcome to deep dive into that after the session as well. But for now, I think we have 3.5 minutes for some Q&A.
Well, this is the best part. When the product that we bring is showcased, the way it's transforming their business. So Einstein Analytics is not just about dashboarding and reporting. You can embed anywhere in your business process. You can bring in any data, be it Salesforce or data. And then on top of it, we are also building quick start templates for, accelerate your pace. Let me please start after stop by me, and then I can show you some more quick start templates that you can start using, whether you're a financial advisor or a relationship manager. It gets you action, insight into action segments. So, you have it.
Did you build a custom object or did you use the Einstein Analytics data?
No, we directly use Einstein Analytics. We do not do custom objects. We use CSV file upload. Einstein Analytics lets you upload data to CSV.
So other data besides cell phones, say MySQL Server or NetSuite or some other data source for certain accounts.
There are a number of connectors available for you to take advantage of. So, yes, you can.
So, can you share that dashboard with these are all using the navigation or stuff to get to the dashboard. It looks like your strategy mini navigation makes dashboards things differently. The primary dashboard is just navigation within the top bars, the top things. Is that right?
Yeah, so this is version like 2.4 of what we put out there. Our first version that we put out when we met with our pilot group was basically a series of lenses they could go into and customize them, but it wasn't very user-friendly. And a lot of our bankers have been in banking for 20, 30, 40 years. We didn't want to make things too complicated on the bouncing around different tabs. So, of course, within Analytics Studio, bankers do have the ability to go into custom views for different dashboards that we've built for some, but we're not necessarily encouraging individual users to go into different dashboards because based on their role, we customize each dashboard for you to just make it business like.
Alright. Analytics experts, we are at 111 MENA, and then on Thursday evening we have the Einstein keynote session on Thursday evening, and I hope to see you all there. And I'm right here, so feel free to stop by. Thank you all.